Yes, everybody, Russ and the West Ham Network has pressed that button. Hope you're safe and well. If you're new and give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share, give it a bloody good subscribe. Happy Monday. It's Hammers Headlines in association with the KUMB.com boys. At lunchtime today, we did the Russ Rumour Roundup. The original rumour rating went through a number of links, 178 players so far have been linked with. And it could well prove to be quite a busy week for West Ham when it comes to transfers, hopefully. With reports saying that Tim is staying in America rather than needing to sort of go anywhere else and dealing with all the meetings and calls from America. Well, obviously, the club still are doing their pre-season tour training. They have another game on Saturday against Crystal Palace. Hopefully, it won't be so wet. And hopefully, we might win the game. Who knows? But we're going to be concentrating now on the current squad and current issues when it comes to our beloved West Ham. Let's talk about the shirt sponsor. Let's talk about Betway. Now, according to an article in The Sun, it has claimed that West Ham could cut ties with their biggest sponsor as early as next season. Now, we know the irony of the fact of Betway, the shirt sponsor being the betting company which triggered the whole Lucas Paqueta issue. That's no slight on Betway. It could have been if they used any other betting company, they'd have had those protocols in place to look for suspicious betting activity. But despite the fact, it seems that West Ham have not changed their views on their intention with severing ties with Betway. The article in The Sun says it could be as early as next season. Betway have been a shirt sponsor for West Ham for many years now. And we do have the sort of the ban on gambling sponsors on the front of shirts being introduced. That's not for another 2 years, really. However, not only that, and it would allow Betway to potentially sponsor other parts, not the front of shirt sponsor, so the stadium or sleeve sponsor. But according to the reports in the Sun, West Ham don't intend on extending that partnership either, in terms of even exploring other betting, other sort of sponsorship opportunities for the betting company. Obviously, on top of that, we've still got the ongoing Paqueta situation and potential legal challenge by West Ham to FA to prevent them hearing the case and going to the Court of Arbitration for Sport if it gets to that. If they don't give the injunction to give. If they give a lifetime ban for Lucas, so it's all a bit murky at the moment. But it looks like that what's coming out of that is we'll have new shirt sponsors potentially for the beginning of the 25-26 season, which would be a shame because we'll be in the Champions League by then, won't we? Pause for laughter. Anyway, let's talk a bit about the academy. Obviously, probably next week or the week after, we will start the academy show back up. Every week, giving you the latest information about the academy show, about the academy, about ins and outs and things like that. Quite a bit of academy news coming up, so I thought we'd just do it in one little section today. So, in talk about outgoings, apparently Xavier Parker, the West Ham Starlet, looks like he's off to Manchester City. They're poised to make further academy additions. Obviously, we stole David Chigueda from them, but Man United apparently winning the race to sign the teenager, according to Fabrizio Romano, who says they're front runners. Parker made his debut for the under-18s earlier this season, but looks set to be replacing East London in favour for East Manchester. Other outgoing, Levi Lang. Levi Lang has now joined Cheltenham Town on a season-long loan. They were relegated on the last day of the season into League Two, so they're looking to bounce back. And the 21-year-old will be hoping to go and get some experience in the League Two side. He's captained the under-21s in their first two pre-season outings this season before going on loan. Initially, he arrived on trial back in January 2021, and he landed his first professional contract in the summer of 2021. Just a few months, he impressed enough. Since then, he's played over 50 Premier League 2 matches with the under-21s, and he's played for the full side as well. His debut being in the Europa Conference League 16, top round of 16, second leg victory against AEK Larnaca in March 2023. So we wish him all the well on his loan spell. And if he comes back and makes a push for the first team in the 25-26 season. And talking about the academy, they are now heading out to Spain as part of their pre-season preparations. They did it last season as well. The young Hammers will be based in Jerez de la Frontera, where they will be alternating between gym sessions and on the pitch. The development squad kick off their trip. We're behind close friendly against La Liga dos. La Liga dos opposition Granada. And on Friday morning, they travel to Seville and will be playing Real Betis B-side in their second pre-season friendly since being promoted to the third tier of Spanish football via the playoffs. Obviously, we've got lots of the 21s in America at the moment, so they'll be bringing a few of the 18s as well. So a great opportunity for them to develop into the 21s and get a relationship with all the team members and stuff like that. And so, yeah, a week-long training camp will be led by Mark Robson and his staff, and they kick off on the 16th, Friday the 16th. In the Premier League 2 campaign. And lastly, some silverware news. Not only a silverware news, but a Noble has lifted a trophy for West Ham. And it is not Mark. It's Lenny Noble. God bless him. The under-14s successfully defended their junior title at the prestigious Super Cup NI tournament, clinching victory over County Down in a dramatic final. The young Hammers showcased great resilience throughout the tournament, going unbeaten throughout the whole thing and holding their nerve in the penalty shootout during both the semis and the finals. The tournament welcomes elite academies from around the globe, offering a platform for young future stars to shine. It first hosted in 1983 as the NI Milk Cup, and it's one of the most important events in Northern Ireland's sporting calendar. Through years, it's seen players like Joe Cole, Marcus Rashford, and James Milner all progress. And fantastic news, obviously, for Lenny to lift the trophy as well. Lovely kid as well. So really, that sort of West Ham, it warmed the cockles of my heart seeing a Noble lift a trophy. Unfortunately, Mark could never do that. Apart from, no, even the Betway Cup, actually. Even the Betway Cup, when we won that, he gave it to Jamal Baptiste to lift, and that was his final season at West Ham. Kenny, the academy manager, Kenny Brown, said, "We love coming here every year. It's a really well-organised tournament that offers great experience for the young boys, and that's an opportunity to build long relationships ahead of the new season. It's a wonderful way to kick off the season. We'll be monitoring the progress of this talented group and look forward to seeing their future achievements." So it's great, got players in the 21s. We've got players in the first team from the academy. We've got players in the 21s who can step up. We've got players in the 18s who can step up. In the 16s and now in the 14s as well. So it's fantastic in terms of the longevity of the club. Fantastic to see. And that's it, my friends. As I said, keep an eye on the channel. Any breaking news, we'll bring it to you as soon as we get it. Don't forget to check out needhamarbrown.com for the latest news, reviews, and opinions. And I'll see you guys a little bit later on. Much love. Bye-bye.